Hello, this is a Health Answers video. I have recently talked about some vitamins and supplements, also about heart issues and blood pressure and whatever. Thought I would change around a little bit and not try to talk about vitamins, supplements, whatever, but things that you possibly could do by going to the grocery store. In other words, what are some natural pain fighters that are in food? I have probably had one of these similar in a past video, but it's been a long time ago. I'm not sure, it may have gotten lost in the process, maybe so far down that you haven't seen it, but I want to give you an updated version today. I'm sitting on the porch. When I make this, it's November the 10th, and it's approaching 80 degrees out here with a light breeze. Marvelous day. And probably one of the last few days that's going to be above 60 or even maybe into the 60s until spring. Who knows? We may have some, but clearly where I am right now, there's been a good stretch of days. But back to this thought. Let me just ask you a question. Are you relying on painkillers or worried about side effects and the high costs? Whatever the cause, arthritis, back pains, headaches, shoulder pain, stomach problems, maybe a board-certified medical doctor's prescribing the latest pain relievers that do not include pills or injections. Maybe they do. Well, new medical studies from around the world have documented beyond a doubt that the best long-term results for pain relief is with food. Food, all foods don't just cover up pain like drugs. They help eliminate the cause of the pain. And there's growing research, even more and more all the time, that specific foods heal the causes of pain in 4 powerful ways. 1, they stop the damage at the site of the injury. 2, they cool your body inflammatory response. 3, they relieve pain in the nerves. And 4, they work within the brain to reduce the pain sensitivity. Now, many of these are natural, everyday foods, and they've been used by centuries by various people, various groups, and effective for pain relief. Some have been passed on, some have been forgotten. Some are believable, some are not. But I'm going to give you a few of the foods and the causes that these foods have helped, if not completely eliminated. Now, this is no way near a complete list. I just want to do a few of them. And maybe the problem that you're facing will be among them, and you can do that. For example, arthritis. Anything with ginger has been used to block the production of inflammatory compounds called prostaglandins, which is the cause of pain and stiffness in your joints. Just a half a teaspoon a day or a supplement has produced great results in 1 month. There was a case of a woman who 25 years had arthritis. Now, I'm not talking about ginger here. That could have been something that you might find. But she found out that if she eliminated just one food, not added, but eliminated one food from her diet. This was surprising, but it was true. Now, obviously, this is not going to work for probably a lot of people, but it worked for her. She eliminated corn. Yeah, that's right. The little corn on the cob or the corn that you get in your can or whatever. I don't know why. But she found that she had a sensitivity to corn. Now, we find we have sensitivity to a lot of things, and we can only do that by certain kinds of tests. And sometimes that can be time consuming. But maybe you go back to the ginger thought for your arthritis. What about backaches? Yeah, there are vitamins and herbs for that. But the food that can help many with pain is rice and a rice vinegar, because it contains a nutrient that stimulates the natural pain control. And another one is turkey, due to the tryptophan. And then what about migraine headaches? Figs are rich in a mineral shown to stop migraines before they ever start. There was a study of over 3,000 people showed that it worked for 8 of 10 people. It's pretty good. Sorry about those other 2, but figs are not just one of the 10 great food blockers that are rich in the pain preventive mineral. Chili peppers is another one. And they have prevented migraine headaches for many years. So, pigs and chili peppers. Well, ladies, if you have menopausal problems, including hot flashes, maybe as you increase in age, Asian women have far less menopausal problems, PMS, and even breast cancer due to keeping their hormones in balance with miso soup, MISO. It's made from soybeans, which is rich in phytonutrients, actually adjust the hormone function. So, soybeans. How about high cholesterol? Medical studies by research several universities have shown that one of the great helps in reducing cholesterol is almonds. 30% drop in your cholesterol. Now, unless you have an outrageous cholesterol, which probably is going to require some medicine anyway, 30% drop may get you into the safe zone and you don't even have to worry about cholesterol anymore. How about high blood pressure? Major risk factor for chest pain. Study shows that certain foods have dramatic lowering effect on blood pressure, even eliminating the need for blood pressure medicines. Celery is a great food to eat to reduce the thickness of blood. And there are others in that category. Kidney stones and its pain. I had kidney stones when I was 19, a couple of years ago, I must admit. A study of 46,000 men done by Ivy League University found that foods rich in the nutrient found in bananas cut the incidence of kidney stones by 50%. Well, I probably didn't eat a lot of bananas when I was younger, maybe some here and there, but I tend to eat a lot more since. Not had any more kidney stones, have I? How about digestive problems? Peppermint oil has been used since the 1700s to soothe digestion ailments. The active ingredients that reduces the muscles of the digestive tract is menthol. This would help eliminate the need for digestive medicines that recently have been shown to contribute to Alzheimer's. Eliminate Alzheimer's and digestive problems, maybe, by menthol, peppermint oil. Cancer. There are several foods that can cut your cancer risk. Now, it must clearly indicate cuts the risk. Still can get it. Some are going to get it no matter what. That's just the way it's going. But you can cut your cancer risk by eating tomatoes. They're rich in lycopene, which is a nutrient, phytonutrient. And it's also a vitamin you can take if you want. Or you can eat tomatoes more. 47,000 in a Harvard study found that men who ate 10 or more servings a week of lycopene, foods rich in it, are 45% less risk for cancer. Probably means if you eat tomatoes every single day. Probably not going to do that. Well, I had cancer, and I didn't do it. I eat a few more tomatoes today, but still not enough, probably. But again, clearly, cancer probably the main cause so far in studies have been that they're the environment and hereditary. Yeah, they can be caused by some of the things that you take in, you eat, or the lack of what you eat causes risk, like tomatoes. So a few quick pain causes, but the foods that help or eliminate that cause are, for example, stomach pain, licorice. Boy, I remember as a kid, I used to eat a lot of that. Hardly ever had stomach pains. Carpal tunnel syndrome, avocados. Shingles pain, chili peppers. Remember that goes back, chili peppers. Which one did I have in that one again? Migraine headaches. So, migraine headaches and shingles. Physical or emotional stress, orange juice. Not milk at bedtime, but orange juice. And this also can be a sleep inducer. Reduces your pain. Well, in conclusion, and I've not gotten into all kinds of ones, I'm going to tell you about it in a moment. Its reminder is that it's essential to communicate that the degree of effectiveness of any remedy, medicine, food, whatever, is different for all people. You need to know that. But using food for pain reduces cost and can easily be found and easily be put in your diet. Now, all of these that I've talked about have come from a special report from Prevention. Most of you know Prevention magazine, and it clearly is a well-documented, well-respected book. Does it have all the answers? Not by a long shot. Does it have some that are really valuable? Yeah. Does it have some that won't help you? Potentially. Some that will help you. So keep in mind in this video the things that I've shared with you, and maybe you want to try some of them. Maybe you've gotten one of these things that really are bugging you, one of these problems, and you want to use one of the remedies that I talked about in a food. Try it for a while. It's been determined that if you have a routine for 21 days, it becomes a habit. Doesn't mean that that's the ultimate time limit for any food or vitamin or whatever you're taking to help you, but it does say that it becomes a habit, and it becomes easier for you to include in your daily life. And therefore, it becomes easier for you to find out if it's really going to help you or not. Thank you for watching. I hope you will like me on YouTube, or subscribe to me on YouTube, rather, and like me on Facebook, vice versa. I don't care. Thanks for watching.